I say this now because I don't have like a following and I don't have like crazy numbers and stuff social media wise. So I hope that I keep this attitude if this does decide like end up blowing up. But my goal is to showcase normal people, if that makes sense. Like people in the community that make the community go. Like do you listen to podcasts? Yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts. And there's a lot of things that I like internalize that I really like that I've benefited from. But sometimes it don't hit the same because like the messenger is like I feel like they're a little too far removed. Like I like to think that everything Chris Brown is telling me I can internalize, but like he's also a millionaire and I live in my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like in my mind mentally, like we're from two different worlds. We don't really relate, if that makes sense. So if I can talk to people that I like bump into regularly and showcase their story, like I believe everybody has a story. I believe you have a story, right? And I feel like you should be given an opportunity to sit behind a mic, tell your story, because someone out there is going to benefit from it. Even if you're not a millionaire, even if you don't play ball, even if you're not an actor or an actress, whatever, I still feel like it's important that us little people, that we can help other people by sharing our story. Does that make sense? Yeah. So hopefully I keep that same mentality. Like if this blows up and like
you have to say when.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to say when.
Yeah,
Don't say if.
When this blows up, I hope to keep that mentality.
You will.
Know what I mean? That like
don't worry, we'll keep you in check.
Yeah. No, that's I love
Me and
that.
him especially. We will be. Hey man, bring it down.
Yeah. But it's those kind of I guess this is kind of leading into it now. So I guess kind of going to where like how I wanted to start this. I'll talk about this part and then we'll get to you. Okay,
it's all good. All right. I'm just here.
It is people like Bryan, people like Malachi, people like who don't take this disrespect. I mean this with the most respect, but like people who aren't like A-list people, but I look like when I look at your social media or when I talk to you, I really feel like, damn, like Bryan made it. Malachi made it. Like these people are doing things that I really want to do. And it's the whole comparison thing, right? Like I talk to you like that and you're always very humble about it and say, no, I'm just B. Like just nothing. Which I believe that.
Small fish, very big pond.
But it's so easy to get on your phone and start thinking like, oh no, Bryan's so much better. Like he's doing so much. Or these other people that I really look up to who they say like we're on the same level because we're in the same field right now. But like, does that make sense? It's hard to articulate, but like.
Yeah, everyone says they're on the same page, but then some people are like, their foundations and floor plans are like a little bit more dialed in, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like the right terminology. But
dialed in as in like they're getting it.
They have everything together essentially. Right. But I mean, I think all of us are trying to like do our best. So
sure. I
mean, it doesn't, as long as we like show up every day, nothing else matters. So.
Yeah. I believe you and I will continue. Thanks, Bryan. I want to be like you when I get older. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Small fish, I promise you. There are many sharks.
No, I believe it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like I'm almost in a way using people like you, using people like Malachi, like Ezra, like everybody in Blurry Boys that they haven't like so like for lack of better terms like made it, but they're because we're watching your guys' journey, it's inspiring, it's motivating, and it kind of pushes me to like, no. With all due respect, if they can do it, I know I can do
sure
this.
Anyone can do what I do, right. I promise you.
Right.
You just have to have like good intentions. That's literally it.
Sure. Yeah. Like, I was just talking about that with somebody else.
All you need is like a good, pure heart. That's it.
Yeah.
Like know that you're doing everything for like the love of the game. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Okay, I want to go off on that. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. So you're saying to be successful in anything?
Yeah. I like literally like when I moved here in 2012, I saw like these two kids that were doing it. Shout out Grant Thorne and Eric Left. But I literally asked my dad, I was like, hey, can I get a camera for Christmas? And he bought it for me. I shot on auto for like ever. And then I was like, I want to do concerts. And then like I started just DMing crazy amounts of venues, like promoters, managers, EDC, like the whole like 9 yards. And I would get my fair chance, and then sometimes it wouldn't work out. And I used to be like very, very hard on myself. And then like it got easier and easier. And then there's some things obviously I didn't understand when I was like a kid, but it's how it comes, you know, with age. And then what? But you could do it though. You just have to like be okay with like no. You have to be okay with like getting turned away. You know,
being turned away.
Yeah, no. I think hits a lot of people like very, very hard still. Like, hey, no, can't come.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. I have no problem with it, honestly. I have like a great head on my shoulders, and I just don't really stress out about things anymore.
Sure. Dang. Okay. So there's gonna be a bunch of kids running around. I really don't care. It's a family atmosphere. You feel me? Who cares? Anyways, okay, so you kind of touched on it. Now I want to get to know, because I talk to you not often, but I see you around a lot, right? At a lot of different things. I always see you with a camera in your hand. But you just said that you moved here in 2012. Where did you move from? Where is Bryan from? What was childhood like for you? We're taking this all the way back.
Born in Gaithersburg, Rockville, Maryland. Was there, wow. And then I was in like this little city called Morgansville. Was there till about 8th grade, and then from 8th grade, like I like literally moved at the very end of 8th grade to Salem, Virginia, and then I finished at it's like Andrew Lewis Middle School. Okay. And then I decided one day I was like, hey, I just want to go see what life is like with my dad. And I came out here with my grandparents, and I actually stayed. And I told my mom like, hey, I'm not coming back. And she's like, are you sure?
Oh wow.
And I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out here. No friends, and just kind of like thugged out for a sec. High school was kind of like that first like freshman year was kind of rough for me. I was just like trying to make friends. But
what high school were you going to out here when you moved out here?
Westlake High School.
Oh dang, right here,
just down the road.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. But yeah, I had a hard time, and then like I remember like am I allowed to talk about like the church and everything?
You talk about whatever you want, man.
But it was like very, very, because like it was very, very like pushed, and like, or not pushed, but like. Well, I remember when I cussed in front of kids.
The church was
I was at like I like tried to play football, and I was like, yeah, no, this is not for me, man. I am not built for this.
Okay.
But like I remember I cussed in front of like a group of like 4 kids, and they all like looked at me like I like shot somebody. I was like, what?
Wait, are you a member?
No.
Oh, okay. So it felt like it was being forced because
it's just like it threw me off guard because like I'm coming from like the East Coast, and when it's like everyone's like okay with like cussing and stuff,
right?
And then I come here and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like I was on a walk, I think like a few days ago, and I was like, I remember tweeting, I was like, oh yeah, like my friends were all like super like Mormon and stuff back then. And I remember tweeting, I was like, oh yeah, it'd be cool to go on a mission. And it got like I'm pretty sure it got like over like 50 favorites. It was like back in the day when Twitter was like booming. And then now it's like, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, huh. Kind of in hindsight, it's like hilarious that I said that.
Yeah.
But like I pray every morning, and I like pray at night now. So it's different journey, I'd say.
So you said your dad was already living out here?
Yeah.
So your parents were separated.
Yeah.
You grew up with your mom.
Yeah.
Moved out here with pops.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so what, with all of that kind of stuff, wait, so did you enjoy high school then out here?
No, it was great. Okay. Honestly, like after that freshman year, I started making friends and stuff, and like obviously like you have to adjust to like the culture out here at first, and then like the religion has gotten so relaxed. I hate how like they like criticize the LDS church and Mormons.
Sure.
Everyone's super nice. Like everyone just tries to help out each other the best they can.
Okay.
And I like love that now. So
okay.
I will never take that away. Anytime there's a farewell or homecoming, please invite me. I love the food y'all make.
That's dope.
Funeral potatoes, I'm there. I promise you. Because no, they really only make that when like homecomings or like farewells. I'm like, why can't y'all just make this all the time?
Yeah.
But
we make it all the time, so you can slide through our house every Sunday, dog. Yeah, you can slide through whenever you want.
I'll be there. Just text me. Hey, this is what's on the menu this weekend.
I got you.
All right, tell me the time. I'm there.
Slide.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, I didn't know any of that. Okay, so now obviously you're not in high school, so you chose to stay out here.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to stay out here?
Give my mom a break. I was like, I was with my mom for like 12 years straight, so I was like, yeah, it's like maybe it's time to see like what else I can like do and be. I really don't know what made me stay out here, but I was just like, yeah, I just want to stay out here.
Yeah.
So
Something kept you.
yeah, I think my
Interesting.
dad, or at least like maybe just like this inner feeling, just like, hey,
Sure.
like, probably just try and like thug it out. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So do you have other siblings?
Yes, I have a 10-year-old sister, a 9-year-old sister, and a 3-year-old little brother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, apparently the parents got busy when I turned 17. I was like,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just weird
You
seeing
like that sometimes. And they live out here or they're back home?
mom's in Virginia, and then dad's here with the sister and the brother.
One sister, one brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So with your mom being on the other side of the country, do you see her often?
Call her and text her every day. She was just here actually this last week. So
Okay, I saw. Okay,
yeah,
that's why I asked, because I saw a post.
I was spending my time with her. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Clearfield is a push, but mom is here only for a short amount of time, and
Not gonna lie, I
time
don't
is
even
all
know
we
where
got.
Clearfield
So
is.
just try and spend as much time as I can
No,
with
that's
her.
cool. That's cool. Okay, so you got into photography out here, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now, again, going back to the very beginning, now I see what you're doing with that camera, and it's hard. I know you're being humble about it, but it's hard for me to sit here and say, like, you ain't doing your damn thing. Like, you're taking NBA photos, and you're taking, like, actually, I was scrolling through the other day after you said that you would be willing to come on. I started scrolling even farther down.
Yeah, if you
your
scroll
Instagram.
around, you see like the growth and the jump.
I
it's crazy.
love that you kept all that on there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But
Have
even
to.
as of recently, you still have a really wide spectrum of what you're taking photos of.
Yeah,
Like
I can kind of do it all still.
Yeah.
It's like very, very, like I like scroll down honestly, like, cause I was like looking for pictures with me and my mom, and I was like, I remember like I posted like 2.
Yeah.
And then I was like looking, I was like, wow. And then like just seeing like, I went from taking nature pictures to taking like basketball photos. And I was like, oh, wow.
Well, I'm sure as doors open up too, you start to take different photos, like maybe the nature photos or what you could get your hands on at the time. And now,
Yeah.
right, you're going from nature, this is what I have, and now doors are opening up and I'm in NBA rooms taking photos. Like well, actually, before I get to that, what drew you to photography? Why? I know you said how you started.
2 kids
But
literally
why?
were doing it. Like Grant and Eric were just doing, it's like, oh, wow, I want to do that. I want to try that. I was not as talented as they are, and I believe they still are insanely good at it. I believe Grant is a pilot now, and I think Eric's like a great fisherman now, but he's like a great family man. He's a great dad. They're both dads. They're great people. But I don't know. I saw them both doing it. I was like, I want to do that. And like they had this like group of friends that they did it with, and I was like, I want to do that. Obviously, I was like a loner for a little bit, so I was just trying to like,
When you first moved out here.
yeah, and I was just like just trying to like do everything I can. So I was just like shooting random stuff,
Sure.
just take artsy photos, thinking I was like cool, and then
Yeah. You were cool, bro.
how times have changed.
Okay. So then why'd you keep going? Why? Obviously they helped you get into it, but why do you still continue to do it? Why do you love it so much?
Oh, I think for me, I don't know. I watch a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, and a lot of like things that I just watch a lot of things to inspire me. I don't know. Like art is subjective to everybody.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't do the whole museum walks, but I think that like, I don't know. I go on walks now and I just kind of like watch the sunset, and I think that's great. And I was like, oh, probably should take a picture of this. And I've learned as I've gotten older is you will never get this time again. So either just spend it wisely, and you should always just take one picture. I don't think you need to have your phone up for the whole concert. Just one little quick, one little video of your favorite song, and then, just put it away and then just like really absorb it and just bask in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't even have this question loaded, but now you brought it up. Me and my wife are completely opposite.
Okay.
My wife has to take photos of everything, video everything. Her mentality is, I want to, this moment that we're in, I want to somehow catch it and keep it forever, which I understand. Me, never does it cross my mind that I'm like, wow, I should take a video of this right now or a picture. I'm just so, I don't know what it is. I'm just so in it. So what do you say to both of those people, the people that feel like they have to capture everything because you're saying a little bit of both, right? You're saying one photo, the rest of the time kind of soak all this in.
Yeah.
So is it bad to take all those photos and want to capture that, or is it?
No. If you want to keep your phone, if you can hold your phone up the whole concert, go ahead.
Do it.
Yeah. Who am I to take that away from you?
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
if it's like Frank Ocean at Coachella, I'm just going to hold I'm just going to bring my tripod and then just
Yeah.
I'll gladly watch that whole thing over again.
Sure.
I watched like a few, I don't know, podcasts are like an hour long, and the fact that like you can sit and just like watch those for an hour. Like there's like a Kyrie talk I listen to like once a week. I listen to like a lot of long videos.
Yeah, so do I.
And it's to help like my brain, and it's to help me like keep my mental in like check.
Okay.
I never like want to like steer off the road.
Sure.
I like listen to like this dude. If you know who this streamer is, his name's Phantom, and like he's very, very on top of his shit. And yeah,
interesting. Okay.
It's okay to take pictures, or if you don't want to, or if you just want to enjoy it.
There's no right or wrong.
Never take it away from anybody.
Okay.
You do you as long as you're happy.
Okay. So there's no right or wrong is what you're saying. I was kind of hoping you'd be on my side. I'm just kidding. No, because I feel like it's I don't know. Actually, I don't even think it's like just me and my wife. I feel like it's like a thing on social media. Like people are upset with. Well, social media ain't real.
Social media is fake.
Yeah, and I think I wanted to bring that question to you. You being a professional photographer. Yep. What your advice is on that? I guess, but okay, so now going back to your wide spectrum of photos that you still shoot, because still recently you're still taking photos of high school football, high school basketball, what's the Powder League, right? All the way from, so the spectrum is from high school or even younger all the way to the NBA.
Yeah.
What keeps you in those? Why? What am I trying to ask? Why take a picture? Why have that wide spectrum? Why not just, wow, I made it to these rooms where I'm able to take pictures of NBA players? Why would you want to go back and keep taking pictures of lower levels, so to speak?
Well, like my house is 2,500, so I can't not turn away like good things, you know?
Job opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know, there's always more to grow, and there's always more to learn. And if someone's offering you to like, yo, like, will you come take pictures of my kid? I'll pay you.
Okay, I don't even know how that happens.
Who am I to say no to that? You know, I'm grateful for the chance, the opportunity. I was literally listening to a podcast, and she was saying like, sometimes it's okay to say no, but it has to make sense. So every time an opportunity comes to me, like I'll sit and I'll like pray about it for a sec, and then an answer comes to me within like 5 minutes. And then, but I don't know. I'm not anybody crazy. I'll take anybody who wants photos. I'll gladly be there. I'm not gonna tell you no. Who am I to say no? Yeah, to you. You know.
Okay. No, that's
like
dope.
You took your time to come find me and talk to me, so it's like,
absolutely,
I have to show for you. So
yeah, and it almost the way you talk about it, it almost seems like it's an honor for someone to even come and ask you for something like that.
Yeah, like my dad owns a restaurant like 15 minutes away from me. It's like you just have to be grateful that people still come back to you. Yeah. So like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So okay, so then I want to dive a little deeper then. Where does that mentality, where does that humility come from? Why? Because again, I know social media is not real, but it's so easy to look at the photos that you have, and for you, it could be easy for you to be like, man, I made it. I'm doing this thing. Why? Where does that humility come from? Where does that mentality come from? Was it from your parents? Was it from moving across the country? What the heck is it?
I don't really know, honestly. I don't know where it came from. I like remember I was like very, very, very depressed in like 2023 for a while. And then like I watched Ted Lasso and I finished it.
Oh my gosh.
Like, and I like have Believe all over. I have this like expo marker, and I like wrote Believe on every single mirror in my house. Yeah. And then I have like a whiteboard. I've written so many quotes on it, and I have it like, I'm a big quotes person if you follow me on social media. Okay. And I don't know, there's this picture of like this guy like digging for diamonds, and then like he gives up at the very, very last minute, and then the guy below him is like gunning for it. And I don't know, what was the question? So sorry. Like
where did that mentality come from? Where did the humility, like why are you so
Naruto?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Explain it. I'm not an anime head. I know nothing of it.
I think every person that's watched that show like believes like they're Naruto. We are all main characters in our own like movie or show. And I don't know, I think we all like at one point feel as if we are like not even ridiculed, but just like everyone's not your friend, and like you have to be your friend. You have to be a friend to you, and like you have to just be good with yourself. Like I sit in the dark, I like sit in silence, and I like literally just like talk out loud, and I like pray a lot, and I meditate.
That's cool.
A lot of answers always come to me, so I always just try and keep like balance in my head.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, so then how did you even get in NBA rooms?
Shout out Royce
Because you're playing this whole humility card, but you're in NBA rooms. That's a big deal.
That boy looked out for me. I saw him.
Who is it? I'm sorry, I was
Royce
talking
O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
He's
Oh
now
yeah,
a member of the Suns.
Yeah.
Great friend. And I saw him a pair of kicks, Crimson High tints, size 13 in front of.
That's how that
City
relationship
Creek.
started.
Yeah, and then we played Xbox for like 2 months straight, and then he said like, "Yo, pull up to the crib." I was like, "Okay." And I would just bring my camera along, and I would just take photos of him and his friends. And then this was, oh gosh, 2017, 2016. It's like whenever Donovan was playing in China.
Yeah.
In the Olympics with Kemba, I think, and like Marcus Smart. It was like when the Celtics were like very, very young. And I remember like being at the practice gym with Royce, and then the door opens, and I look to my left. I'm like, holy crap, that's Donovan Mitchell. And then like you walked over to say what up, and then we just chatted for a second. Now, like, and then me and Don were friends. I remember like getting the follows and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And then I remember like when we got JC, I was like, wow, I got to be at JC's first game. 4th of July comes. I remember getting my Forerunner, and then we went paintballing that day. And then like it kind of like trust builds, and then like, just you don't put like, just be a good person. Don't do anything for like clout or to try and be somebody. Just do it for the benefit of them, and then if they want you around, they'll want you around. If not, it is what it is.
Bro,
yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy because this isn't a slight to you, but you're talking in a way that's like, oh yeah, just Royce O'Neal and Donovan Mitchell, and
yeah, because they're people.
They're
just
so
really good
dope.
at their job. Everyone's just really good at their jobs. I promise you, that's how I like view things now. Is like when I met Mr. Beast, it was just like that guy's just really good at his job, and he does what he can. What he can for everybody. So same concept. Just very, very like grateful for every opportunity. So
yeah, wow, yeah, that's you're in some crazy rooms, bro.
Yeah,
for you to be who you are and be in those rooms and to be as humble and as like down to earth as you are. I've never met anybody that's in those rooms, so I don't know what that's like. But you know how like you have a certain image in your head of what being in those rooms would be. Does that make sense? Like you have like or I guess you have an expectation of like if I met Donovan Mitchell, or if I was, because for you to be invited to like their practice sessions and to take photos of something, it's not, I don't want to use the word like intimate, but it is like
closed doors.
It is closed doors. It's not like in a crowd of people. You're in. It's a very one-on-one or two with his trainer.
Yeah,
like
there's like a few people.
Yeah, I guess intimate would. I'm trying to use a different word, but I guess it could be viewed as like an intimate
closed
for them
off.
to invite you in. It's very private. Yes,
very private.
It's very private. And so for you to be blessed with those opportunities,
I thank God every day. I truly do. Sometimes, like, I remember, I think a year or two ago, I was at the West. I was in Minnesota, and I'm watching your LeBron, and I'm like right here with my camera, and I'm just kind of like I shut my eyes for a second. I'm like, this is insane. And then like you're Luka now, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And I'm just like doing this. Wow. I just take it all in. Like I probably like will lay in bed for like an hour after. I'm like, wow, life's cool. And I'm just very, very grateful. Yeah. And then the next series, it's like, it's Steph. And I'm like, wow, that's Steph. That's Jimmy. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And then the next series, it's Shea, Dub, Chet. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Obviously, things didn't work out, but it's just so cool. Like, I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just like, I'm still like that, still a kid. I guess.
So then if you're, I don't know how to like, okay, so if you are who you say you are, why, with you thanking God for these opportunities, what role has he played? And I mean, obviously he's given this all to you, but for sure. you gotta be able to kind of strut your stuff and say like you put the work in to get to this point. Yeah. Obviously,
there's a lot of
God
work.
has blessed you with these rooms too, but talk about that. Why Why has he blessed you with these things? Why do you think?
So like when I was very, very depressed, I would play these like 2 Kobe Bryant videos all the time, and Kobe talked about like the storm literally will eventually end, and like that's where like the whole like me having faith and just like being like, yo, it'll be all right. And then it was, I think the other one was like about love. I have it in my phone and it's in a playlist that I created for myself. And then Ted Lasso obviously helped a lot too. And then I started reading. I like started reading so many self-help books, and I'm rereading one right now. It's called The Curse to Be Disliked, and it's just like, it's so good. But the one I always suggest to everybody is Don't Believe Everything You Think by Joseph Nugent. And then the next one is The 4 Agreements. I live by that like permanently. Be impeccable with your word. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. And what's the third? What's like it's 3 out of 4.
Don't take anything personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I live by you live by those 4,
like
and you'll see like how like life opens up for you.
Yeah.
And this girl's podcast has helped me a lot. I sent hers to you, and it's really, really good. It's the letting go one.
Yeah.
Letting go, like trust and surrender. And just like, it's like, I don't know. It's like crazy how like neuroscience works, but it's like your brain has like, once you already are in the state of like feeling that you're rich.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not even trolling. Like it happened like that last week. Like I got booked like this whole week, and I was like, whoa. So it's just, I promise, it's like all of the state of feeling, and then like your brain will do stuff to like bring opportunities to you. It's crazy. I literally saw it, like watched it all happen to me last week. I promise.
So you're saying you switched your mentality to what? To just assuming it's going to happen? Is that what you're saying?
No, not assuming, but it's just like I have a lot of faith in like just knowing that like as long as I keep showing up, things will show up for me. So
what? Okay, so then for you to be where you're at now, what do you mind if I ask what got you in that slump of depression before you got to this point?
Yeah, so
because you threw that word out there, and it's hard for me to look at you right now and be like, "Whoa, depression."
Yeah, no, it was about a girl, so that's really it. You know, let's keep it there.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't. I guess. No, you're right. It ultimately doesn't matter where the slump comes from, right? As long as
I think everyone will hit a slump.
Everybody will.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're saying,
but you have to stick it out, though, and I know it's very, very hard. How? You have to stick it out.
How did you stick it out? A lot of those quotes.
And I started just showing. I just kept going. I literally just kept going.
Oh, okay,
Hot Plies every day, 8 a.m. Brick Canvas. You will find me there every day. I promise.
Who is this?
Brick Canvas. It's like by Megaplex.
Brick Canvas.
Monday to Saturday, I'm there 8 a.m. every day.
Okay.
No skips unless I literally have to leave for work.
Okay. And then, sorry, I remembered what I wanted to bring up again.
Yeah, go ahead.
You were talking about how much you like film and Ted Lasso and those type. What role has film and quotes and stuff? Why is that so? Why does that touch you so much? Why does that move you, I guess, so much?
Oh, I don't know. I think
I'm asking because I really like film.
I like
movies.
Cinema.
I like movies.
I like binge watch so many movies. I watched Roofman, Chef, Eternity, Materialist. Like I've watched. There's like a crazy variety of like Project Hail Mary. I like watched all these within like in a span of like a week. I'm gonna go see Mario tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're going to that too.
Yeah, and like you just like because like you will take ideas from like movies and stills.
Yeah.
And you'll see like a shot in a movie, and you'll be like, oh, I want to go recreate that, and I'll kind of like in my head I'll visualize like, oh, okay, like this is where I need to be.
Sure.
And like I know exactly what time to be there. I don't know. It's just like for me, it's just all like it's like what can I create out of inspiration from somebody else.
Yeah. Were your parents creative people? Is that where you kind of got that from? Or
I no disrespect to my mom and dad, but I do not think so.
No.
I know my mom's a very loving person. My dad's a hard worker, so I know where I get like those traits from for sure. Yeah. And my dad's a sweet tooth, and I am for sure a sweet tooth. So I know exactly where I get that from too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So then did like your creative side really come out once you started picking up the camera, or is that something you had when you were a kid? Like,
I remember like my 8th grade summer. I don't even know if it's the 8th grade summer. My middle school summer went on a trip to like Washington D.C. and my stepdad had a camera, and I was just like taking selfies in the back of the car. And I don't know. I just always like I think I always had a knack for it.
Okay.
I don't know. But that's like my like very first like memory of like a DSLR. I'd say
ideas.
not even
shit, sorry.
ideas, but I'm just taking selfies. Like, I'm
Oh,
like flipping the
so-
camera like this. I'm like, damn, I'm so cool and stuff. And I'm like, I'm looking back at it. I'm like, ooh,
Oof.
yeah, swing. A lot of misses for sure.
Okay. Okay. So sorry, I just wanted to touch on that film stuff only because I've never talked to a photographer, so I wanted to know like kind of where that creativity and that inspiration kind of comes from.
Fast and Furious is real. Just go to Japan. I literally lived
Oh,
it.
really?
I swear
Okay.
to God.
That was another thing I
crazy.
wanted to touch on, but was the Japan? We can jump into that actually. Okay, going to Japan. Are you Japanese?
I'm Chinese.
You're Chinese. Okay, so going to Japan, what was that
love
experience
place.
like?
I miss it every day. I literally was telling my boy.
That was your first time? I'm assuming.
First time with grown up money.
Okay, all right. So you really experienced it this time, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it was how much I wanted to buy, but I was like, I have a house to pay for. I literally can't buy anything.
Sure.
But my boy Hayden, he loves it out there. He's telling me like, yeah, once you come home from Japan, like the post Japan depression is real. I just love that like everyone really is in their own little like world there. I love that. I love walking everywhere. I've learned that from coming home.
Yeah.
And I miss how like their society is so like good. I feel as if like everyone stays to the left on the escalator, right, like for like people who are like in a way like moving. They line up for the subway when it's like coming up. The subway's dead quiet.
I've heard that.
So
I've heard
so
that they
nice.
have their like a separate subway. Subway, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Separate train, separate subway for. Is it for women or for women and children?
I don't know.
Is that a myth?
I don't recall.
That's something I heard. I don't know.
I just know like they have like primary seating for like women and children though.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. It was something I saw. It was because of like safety and respect or something like that. I want to go to Japan so I can experience this with you. I don't know.
Just wear walking shoes.
Wear walking shoes.
Wear running. Wear the comfiest
Everywhere
shoes
you
you
go.
got. Yeah, you will be walking a lot. I did 15,000 steps every day.
That's crazy.
But the food there is like so good.
Yeah.
You don't feel like crap after eating it too. So it's so good.
Preservatives. That's why you look like that and I look like this.
No, I eat more than all of you in here. I promise you I do. He knows this too. I promise you I eat like insane.
That's great. Okay, so then let's see here. Okay, so sorry. Still, I want to stay on creativity then on that path. Still, the reason why I even asked you that originally is because I feel like someone who's, I don't know if I'm very creative. If I'm being honest,
are.
I
promise you
like
are.
to.
Everyone is creative in their own way. I promise you.
I'm trying to
Promise you.
figure that out. I guess because
We're doing it right now?
Well, we are doing it. I guess. I think why I like film so much or shows, movies or whatever, like especially like the actual experience of going to a movie theater,
God, nothing beats it.
right? And I think that's another reason why I wanted to do something like this. It's that full immersion. It's that full. It's
Yeah,
the
you're
impact.
actually there. Yeah, you're actually there.
Yeah, I'm feeling everything.
yeah.
I'm not just hearing it.
No,
It's,
you have to feel everything.
yeah. And so is that taking that part? That's what I got from it. But do you feel like that's something that you try to do with your photography too? Or I mean, obviously photography is much different. I don't know, much different. You would know than film, but why not? If you love film so much and you like how that makes you feel, why not dive into that instead of like still photography? Or is that something that you're doing?
I feel as if for me, it's like I capture like a moment.
Okay.
And in like cinematography, you're watching like moments or like you're watching the experiences. But I know like the other side of it is like you really just have to create FOMO. How do I create FOMO to like make people like want to come to these things again? You know what I mean? So you have to create like value. Like what can people learn from this? And then like what should like people look forward to? And then you like simplify and you problem solve that way.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's kind of the idea. Again, I guess this is why I say I'm not very creative because it's hard for me to articulate it. But
I promise you are.
That's kind of why I didn't want to do any video with the podcast. I wanted to do all audio.
Doing intimate settings is like the right thing. And
I agree.
I was telling you in Japan, like literally, like imagine this, but there's a glass box.
Oh yes. Can you talk about that?
There's like me and you are sitting here. There's a glass box in front of us, and there's literally like there's the road, the street, and like everything. And people are just walking right
just
here.
walking by.
There's like a group of people.
But they can hear everything?
No, they're just watching it happen.
What?
Yeah, and people sit out there and just watch it, and it's cool. I don't know. That's the one thing I saw in Japan. I was like, wow, like that's so cool. Like that people are like just.
I have to find that. I gotta know more about this. I have to find like what is it, channel? I don't know.
I don't know either, but it was just cool. I was just like, wow, like people are really just standing there watching it live.
Two guys on a mic talking.
Yeah, it was like a group of people. I was like, wow, yeah,
wow. Okay, so I guess that's a reason. Yeah, that's one reason I wanted to do this is to have for people to feel like, almost like a theater setting. I want people to feel the impact when you guys
live podcast,
come in and talk,
great,
right?
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted to have still photos instead of like an ongoing video of the podcast is my infatuation with photography. This is from a very ignorant point, but I like the fact, like what you just said, you're capturing one moment, right? Mm-hmm. And me as the viewer of this one moment, it almost invites me to kind of put my own story around that.
Yeah.
Right. So like if you capture if you capture a full video of something, there's no questions that won't be answered.
Yeah. Because you just watch the whole thing.
Because you watch it and everything's being answered. Yeah. What's happening next or what. But if you capture one moment, like if I go to your Instagram and I find one picture, it's almost like I can not create my own story behind that, but it leads me to more questions. And now I want to find out if there are more photos, what's more to this story? What can I get out? I have to find out more about this one still photo. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It's almost like you
get to tell your version.
Yeah. It's like a how do I explain it? Like because I have more questions seeing that one, it's almost like it's an interaction.
Yeah, no.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Or it's inviting more interaction, I guess. Because I know when I go to photographers' Instagram pages or whatever pages there are, I don't just look at one of your photos and then that's it. If I look at one of your photos, I'm scrolling. I'm going to keep going because I want to figure out more photos or more people or who else is he taking shots of, or like if I see you take a picture of an NBA photo, like their walkouts of like the hotels and stuff. Yeah. Every time I see one, it makes me keep scrolling on your page because I want to figure out, dang, what team is that? What game is that? So it's almost like now I'm interacting with that one photo. If I find a video of something, especially like a longer form video, I have everything. I'm done now. Yeah. I don't have to keep exploring, if that makes sense, right? So I guess there wasn't really a question with that, but I wanted to express that.
No, yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so more specific. Sorry, that's my son. So getting more specific with the NBA photos. I want to dive into that.
Go ahead.
So you talked about how you kind of got into that door right, with Royce O'Neal, and you nonchalantly named off some crazy names, but specifically with a lot of your photos that I see, it's those walkouts from the hotel. Mm-hmm. Why do you do that? I'm assuming it's like fashion.
Always good to see old friends.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Like, so it's more of a connection.
Yeah. And then also just like, I don't know. I always want to, I really like clothes. Mm-hmm. So I always like looking at like what people would wear and stuff. So, yeah.
Well, that's become a thing now. Yeah. Right. Like it's not just you are doing it. Like it's become these walkouts, especially NBA. I guess NFL is, they still kind of do it in NFL. But
NFL is like crazy now. Yeah. Yeah. They're pressing that. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's getting bigger. You would know way more. But why is that a thing? Why are we taking pictures of, not we as in just you, but like, why has that become a thing? Now I feel like it's more, we're more interested in the player before the art. Before art, as in like the game that they're playing. Why is that such a focus point now?
It's always interesting to see what people wear and like what their taste is, because like you can kind of like guess, or at least like kind of like start, like you said, like question like, oh, I wonder why he likes this. Yeah, I wonder why he likes that. Uh-huh. So it kind of like leaves your own like little questionnaire, I guess, in your head. Sure. I don't know how to really answer that.
Yeah. Makes it more personal.
Yeah, the player. I guess. It's always like. Everyone waits for like what Shea wears. Yeah. What Nikhil will wear. Yeah. What JC wears. So it's just like, I don't know. It's always just cool because like you create your own. They create their like own like art in a sense of like what they're wearing. And it's like brand visibility and stuff like that too. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, those are things I don't even think of. Okay. And would you rather be in those tunnels than like on the hardwood taking those type of photos? Do you have a preference?
I'd rather be everywhere.
Doesn't matter
all at once.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing with like NBA photos over high school? Because you're still taking photos of those. Like, doesn't matter.
Promise you, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Wow. So is it the same? Like same feeling, fulfilling. Does it like it's just as long as you're behind the camera?
Yeah, because I build connections and like relationships with like every person I take pictures of. There's always I literally always like check in, like, yo, so how'd you play this game? And they'll tell me and they'll break it down. Yeah. And then we have like a talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like that is true. Every time I see you with a camera in your hand, obviously you're taking photos, but you are always smiling, laughing, talking to people. So it sounds like you like that aspect of where photography is taking you to, building these connections with all these people.
Yeah. I mean, as one knows is best, I kind of have like a really, really stern face. Like most of the time I'm literally like,
yeah.
I mean? And my voice is like super monotone.
Sure.
So it's, I don't know, but I'm probably like the nicest person you'll ever meet.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
why is connections important in your line of work?
Space? You will never not believe what can open for you if I don't meet, let's see here, like say I didn't meet Royce, no door would opened.
Yeah.
And like no matter like what they say like that, there's that saying where it's like, it was in this like video I watched, but sometimes God will send people to like open doors for you instead. And it's just like that's like the right term. If you can't open the doors, God will send someone to come.
Yeah. You know? And I think that goes way back to the beginning, like we were saying. I think it's equally as important as for you. I mean, obviously you can only talk about yourself being a good person and that will open doors on its own. But those people that you came in contact with, they equally have to be living by that same principle. Do you feel like?
Yeah, I would hope so. I mean,
I guess
we can only get so far by ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
If you want to go, like there's a quote I remember. It's if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Mm-hmm. And that's like this whole thing. Like on the back of my shoes, it says, all we have is each other. And then the other one is you have to get comfortable walking alone. So it's just like, all we have is each other and walking alone. So
sure.
Same intangibles, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. I asked that because one of my favorite quotes is from one of the apostles of the church. Mm-hmm. He actually says, it's actually a much longer quote, but the part that always resonated with me is live in a way that you can be the answer to somebody else's prayer.
Yeah, that's right? Short and simple.
Absolutely.
You can do this. Oh, I need you to do this for me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, super simple.
Yeah.
Asking you shall receive. And whatever form it is.
I think with everything you're explaining, I think that is I think it's really cool that you have boiled all of this down to simply just being a good dude.
Yeah.
And anything after that was God given.
I tell my friends this all the time when it's like just make sure like it's the same concept of like basically like I take a lot of like everything from like basketball. Chris Dunn said this and he says like you should always be ready. I have to look this up on my phone, but I have to like quote him because like I really appreciated like what he said about it and like because a bunch of like young hoopers obviously follow me.
Yeah.
And Chris Dunn said
there's a lot of football players too.
Be good, be a good teammate, and be available.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be around bad energy. If you're, you know what I mean? It's just like we all can feel it. You're bringing the whole team down. Maybe you should. There's a lot of self-awareness that goes into it too. And like, I don't know. I remember when I was like working at like a Nike retailer at the time. Uh-huh. Like I remember like people would always tell me like my attitude was poor. I remember like all the leaders there would tell me that too. And I was like, okay, well, like, and I remember just in like 2021, I was like trying to get better. And then like, honestly, like in 2023, like there's like all these like mental breakthroughs and it really like changed my whole perspective. And like, again, like there's another podcast I listen to, but they say it's like, oh, I have to go to work. And no, it's like, I get to go to work.
Yeah.
You have to just change like wording and phrasing. And it's just like, you'll really see like a lot of good instead of a lot of bad in your life. Because I promise you like a lot of shit could be way worse.
Yeah.
Glass half full kind of guy, obviously. Again, there's like that whole side was like, yeah, could be worse. And then like someone said to me, it's like, oh, I hate that saying, but it's like, but it's true though. Like we are very, very lucky.
Yes.
So we should take as like, I know we have 24 hours in a day. Just wake up a little bit earlier, get your shit done earlier.
Sure.
Go enjoy the day. Look at the sun. Just feel everything. I don't know. In the 4 agreements, it says like love is all around you. So you can literally feel everything. So.
Wow. So then it's okay. So
going back to that. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Just to the thing. It's just like everyone wants to going back to the whole being a good dude thing.
Yeah.
Just be, no one wants to be around like bad energy.
Nobody.
Why wouldn't you want someone who makes you laugh and like brings out the best in you around all the time? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That's how I view it too.
Yeah, no, I agree. I was just having that same conversation 2 nights ago with what, like, obviously this isn't, I would like for this to be my life, but I have a job outside of here.
It will be.
At my job, it's very easy to kind of get in the zone, like, man, this sucks. I don't want to be here. I don't like this. It's easy to get into the negativity there. Right? Because it's a 9 to 5. You're grinding, you're working.
Trust me, yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But I specifically hate it. And I've only worked here since like October. Mm-hmm. There's a part of me that hates going to that environment because I'm trying to work on myself currently.
No, of course.
I'm trying to stay positive, especially with this new venture that I'm trying to really dial in and be on Bryan Chow level type, you know what I'm saying? So going to that environment all the time, I'm constantly telling myself, if I'm just a good dude, like if I just try to stay positive and like try to, everybody there is so like, man, what are you so angry about? I don't want to be around this. Like this isn't making this environment much better to work in. You don't like to work in it. I don't like to work in it, but the way that you're carrying yourself,
it's all about the inner work.
Yeah, it's dragging everybody down.
I posted this quote today. Sorry for cutting you off, but
no, go please.
Like literally, once you like win, like you know how they say like if you lose the battle, you always like, but we still have the war to fight.
Sure.
If you win every war in your head, you'll win the war, and you'll literally feel peace,
no matter what's outside.
And I think I have achieved that.
Yeah.
With like peace in my head and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's fighting these like internal battles, but like if you really just kind of like sit and like really like fight everything like one thing at a time, you'll slowly see that like your life will change. And just take care of one thing at a time. You don't need to do all things out all at once.
Right.
One task at a time. One task at a time. One task at a time.
Yeah.
Don't overwhelm yourself. Truly. I don't know why everyone's angry all the time. Like, I got cut off coming here and I was like, oh well. I was like, it is what it is. So, I say that a lot.
Yeah, I say that.
Charge to the game. That I've charged everything to the game, so don't worry. The game
is tired of me.
Nah, the game not even tired. The game got unlimited debt. I could just keep charging it too. So
So what do you say? What would you say to those who? Because you have to realize like what I was joking about throughout the pod is you being on this different level, right? I've been throwing those jokes out. But there really are people who look at you on a social media standpoint. Again, we know it's fake, but through the social media lens, saying that you are on this different tier, and how me and you both are saying how there are people, normal people, like obviously we feel like we are normal people, but how we are so angry at things and we're trying to stay more positive. What do you say to those people who say, well, it's easy for you because you're an NBA photographer and you got things figured out and you
I have to bust my ass every day the same as you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I wake up, I go to bed, I try to go to bed at a reasonable hour, but I know like I have like responsibilities I have to fulfill. Yeah. Like my dad wakes up, takes my little sister to school, goes to work 10 to 10 every day. And as long as that man works, I'm working. Yeah. I can't sit on my ass. Like obviously like there's this, I would say that everyone's like very, very fortunate to have, not everyone's fortunate to have like, how do I say this like correctly? Oh my God. I just don't want to like make it sound in a weird way. It's like not everyone's born to money. Okay. Let's just call it how it is.
Yeah.
So like, how do you like, again, it goes to the whole thing. Like, you know how like everyone like prays when only bad things happen. Mm-hmm. I pray. I pray more when like good things happen.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's like I ask like for wisdom and strength to be like, yo, like please continue to like guide me and stuff and make sure I can keep everything going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I think I lost my train of thought with that, but
No, you.
We're not all lucky, but I promise you, we all have the same 24 hours though.
Sure.
But hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So,
and these people
I'll
are
beat you
using
every time. I promise you.
Yeah. And
I will outwork you. I
complain.
promise. Yeah. Nobody outworks me. I promise.
Do you, going back to you praying when there are good times, not only bad, was that something that was instilled by your parents? Like the whole religious
that
aspect?
whole depressive episode of like me in 2023, I promise you, like my whole life changed.
Really?
Yeah. Just pray every day. Anytime you like feel stress, shut your eyes, make quiet silence, ask.
Yeah.
Something will come.
Interesting.
Literally.
So that was all just from that slump. Nothing that was like instilled before that, like as a child
Inner
or
work.
anything like that.
Inner
Really?
work. I promise you.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So what drew you? Are you Christian? Is that?
No, I just believe in the universe and I believe in God. And that's really it.
Yeah. It's more of it's just a one-on-one personal thing with you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I respect that. Sorry, that was some complete side note, but you said that you were praying, so I wanted to touch on that. Yeah, okay, so I like your answer. To those who are saying, like, I don't know if you, I mean, I'm sure you got haters. I'm sure there are people that are like, yeah, no, I don't
I'm
know.
his hater. I'm going to the Hall of Fame of being a hater, I promise you.
Explain that.
It goes like me, KD, and then whoever else.
Him.
Exactly. See what I mean? Like, I promise you, like, but I don't know. I think it's funny. I love being a troll on the internet. I think it's hilarious. What are you going to do?
Sure. Not much. I won't do anything.
No, I'm not scared. If I'm at peace, I promise you, it is what it is at the time.
No, I like that. Thank you. Where do you want this camera to take you? Do you have you? It seems like this whole interview. It seems like you're very, man. I'm just happy to be here. Whatever happens, kind of happens.
That's really. Like
do you have like a goal or like something in your sight that like, no, it'd be really dope to get to this point? That's where I want to be.
NBA Finals, Super Bowl, Olympics, the Masters,
big stages.
What's the tennis one? Wimbledon? Is that
Wimbledon? Yeah.
WrestleMania. I don't know.
Wow.
Just like the top of the top.
Yeah.
I just want to like be there once. And then I'm
capture
cool.
Those.
Yeah.
And then you're good.
Yeah. Maybe not Geo one day, but who knows? Go take a picture of a bald eagle getting like, I don't know.
Wait, okay. All right, I've been trying to touch on this whole interview, but do you see how like when you say these things, it's just kind of like, yeah, I just want to be at those places, and then when it's done, like, yeah, cool, I did it.
Yeah.
Where like
Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you seen that movie?
What is it?
Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Fire.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty? I don't think I've seen it.
In my top 10.
What's that?
You've never seen it? It's so good.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
I don't even think I've heard of it.
You gotta watch it, and then you gotta come back to me.
Okay, what is that? What is this? Why that has played a role in how like your demeanor, like how you are?
I think every movie I've watched after like that 2023 thing, like I take bits and pieces. Again, I'm a huge quote guy, so it's like the movies, like he's like working at Time magazine, right? But
he's what is he, a journalist or a photographer? Or
he develops the film that like the photographer sends.
Oh, okay, dope.
But I'm not going to ruin it for you because I need you. If you've never seen it, you need to watch it.
Okay, Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yes.
Okay.
Fire.
Okay. So then, without spoiling it, not to touch on the movie, but like when I said how your demeanor, like, yeah, I want to be at the NBA final. Like to me, I'm like, I want to get to the NBA final. But you're very like, yeah, I want to be there. I want to capture that.
If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's
why?
Okay. Yeah.
It just doesn't. That shit. It's
it's very simple. I
just carry on.
Yeah, I take everything day by day. I will not overstress myself ever anymore. It is what it is.
And if this were to
all fall apart, I'm okay with getting a 9-to-5 job. I promise. I'm okay with like helping my dad out for the rest of my life.
Wow.
At peace, always.
Okay, but you have to realize that is like, that's really inspiring for a lot of people.
Why do you say that?
Well, I think the majority of people have, like, how do I say this? They want to get to a certain place. Well, now that I'm like voicing it to you, it kind of sounds dumb now. Like you're like verbally slapping me in the face right now, which is in a good way. Like you're making me realize something, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think speaking for me, I guess there's not a specific place I want to get to, but there's not a specific place I want to get to, but I know it's not where I'm at. Does that make sense?
The journey is everything.
What's that?
The journey is everything. And basically, like, you're viewing something at a mountaintop right now. And I'm pretty sure this is what you're thinking of. You're viewing something at a mountaintop. You're right here. And obviously, we're like, obviously a step on top of the mountain. Like, we're climbing the mountain, right? Because you keep climbing and climbing and climbing. Once you get to the top, like, what is there? You know what I mean? That's why I say, like, it is what it is for me. Like, when I, like, if it happens for me or if it doesn't, I'm very, very okay. Because, like, I know that, like, life is like this. And there will never, ever be a peak or a goal, because my life is to experience. And that's, like, the whole, like, gist of, like, my existence now is just experiencing life, feeling all things around me, and just being okay with, like, how life comes at me, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think, okay, yeah, I just haven't put it towards I haven't put that thought process towards, like, what is it, like a creative space or a career. The way you're explaining it right now, I know that. What you just said, I understand that. I know that. But for me personally, I've only done that in my personal life, like with my wife and my kids, because I know me and my wife are not where we want to be, like, financially, or living in a place
but you're taking the steps, though.
But yes, we are. And I understand that in that sense. But now I feel kind of silly asking you those questions now, because, well, no, it's silly in a good way, as in, like, I'm learning now, because I understand that in that sense. It took a long time for me to be happy with, kind of be happy with, like, understanding that I'm not perfect. I want to be this perfect dad, this father, but I'm working on that. And I'm enjoying more, understand, like, giving myself a little more grace, understanding
you must give yourself grace.
I'm going to be imperfect, but at least my wife and my children know I'm trying, I'm working.
Yeah. I think everyone needs to realize that too. Like, I tell this to, like, everybody I know. It's like, I promise you, as long as you know you're trying, like, and you're doing your best, everything will be okay.
Right. And I think what you're saying, I haven't applied that to this. Or to, like, financial.
Write it on your mirror.
You know what I'm saying?
Write it on your mirror. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. Like, repeat that to yourself as much as you need to, because I promise you're doing great. There's a quote that I got to read. Yes. You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road, and you surrender to your lowest instincts in the darkest time. Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. Uncle Iroh, Avatar. Yeah. Fire quote.
Yeah.
But
okay, what is that? Why did you pull that? What does that mean to you?
Must have faith. Must have hope that there's light always at the end of the tunnel. No matter how dark it is. I've seen the tunnel. It's very, very long. Yeah. But I promise you, just got to keep going. Mm-hmm. Keep going. Keep showing up. Do things that you love. Do things that, like, improve you, like, immensely. The gym is a huge thing for me. So then the light will just eventually become this bright, like, beaming sense of, like, love and just appreciation for yourself. And you'll never want to go back to the dark place ever again.
And that's where peace is what you're saying.
A lot of true peace. Yeah.
Sounds like, wow. Okay. That's not it. That's not at all what I thought we were going to get out of this today. in a good way, honestly, because obviously I felt like I knew I was going to enjoy this, and I was going to, like, you can do whatever you want with it. I knew I was going to enjoy this. I don't think I expected you to be as
zen.
Yeah, is that the word?
I don't know, maybe. I'm just very at peace with myself. So I don't ever, like, stress about anything.
Like, these things that you do are not who you are. These things are just things I enjoy doing.
How you are towards people, how people remember you, and stuff like that. It's like everyone will always remember how you make them feel. Sure. Everything else is, like, materialistic, I guess. Yeah. So, wow. Human experience, feelings, emotions.
All right, Bryan. Thank you, bro. I did not, in a very, very good way, I did not expect this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously.
Anytime.
You gave me, just at the very end there, you gave me something to
You're doing great.
I already knew those things.
You're doing
it's
great.
Just applying them to a different realm in my different part of my life is, I don't know why I didn't make that connection. And
we're all doing our very best.
Yeah.
We show up every day. We all have the same 24 hours. Always doing okay. Promise.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Okay, so before we close this, in our group of hundreds of people here, does anyone have this mic, I should have said at the beginning, this mic is for whoever like has questions. That's something that we did these last few episodes. If anyone, you don't have to have a question, but if anyone does have a question for Bryan, I mean, if you have one for me, this is my thing, so you don't have to ask me. But this is all about Bryan.
My name's Catherine, or Cat for short. And yeah, my question's for Bryan. I want to know where you learned to edit your photos.
Okay.
Oh.
Like, what was the journey, like the process from like when you first started
Visco.
to now?
Visco, YouTube University, TikTok, Instagram Reels, all that stuff now. Literally, you just learn from everybody else. And you just pick and choose, like, oh, I like their colors. You just tweak. I literally pause videos and I just pause, tweak, pause, tweak, pause, tweak. It's a long time, but it works.
How to learn it.
But now I've perfected it, so super easy. I don't know.
That's cool.
So it was like trial and error.
Yeah, that's literally all it is. Life's like a video game. Every time you fail, you learn. So
Was there a style of photo or like editing that you like the most, and that's why you've stuck to it? Or
I used to really like the dark, edgy stuff, and then all of a sudden I like lighter colors now. I don't like being in darkness all the time, if that makes sense. Light colors bring out like happiness and stuff, and then like dark brings out emotion and tones and feelings. So you just pick and choose like black and white to color, I'd say.
And I have one more question.
What's up?
Along with that, when you're taking pictures of these athletes when they walk out, how do you know when is like the right time? Or I guess you probably take multiple photos in a span, but how do you decide which photo is the photo that you post?
Eyes closed, no. Facial expression, how they're walking and stuff, what's visible, what's brand is visible, and then it's really it. It's very, very simple. I'll show you after, but yeah. So I don't know. It's like very, very easy for me just to like know like what to do. It's like embedded in my head already.
Amazing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kat. That's cool. How do you, okay, so I want to now tag off. How do you know, when you're talking about the darkness and lightness of the photos, how do you know which one to use those? Like, how do you know which one to make darker and which one to, is it just based on, does it have anything to do with you when you took the photo, or is it just clearly optics of what it looks like?
It's like all the feeling, I'd say. Like, hopefully this loads. I literally like drove here from the hotel and stuff. Let me see here. Please load. Oh my gosh. No. Is it still Pioneer 47?
I don't think it is,
No.
honestly.
Oh my gosh.
But for
no.
you to not be a member and know that is
No.
hella funny, though.
Here, this is literally all today. You can scroll. It's probably like a couple of hours ago. Was it like 4:30?
Wait, this guy was just with Donovan Mitchell, and now he's sitting with me. I'm so sorry, bro. What the hell? And so, okay, so like these photos, you're obviously in the same place. Are they like preset, like all like this, or do you go to each photo and individually
I
edit
now have a
it?
preset for everything, but like I still manually tweak
You
everything.
still-
It was like very, very bright before, yeah.
Wow. Bro, it's with the whole team. Just taking, that's so dope. And so, kind of talking more specific about like being in that. Can anyone go at that moment and just take pictures, or is
Yeah.
it like a
No,
okay.
you can literally go. Anyone could.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Dang, that's cool. Good questions, Kat. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Cool. Do you? All right. Any final things yet? Yes, please. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, bro. My bad. Man, all these people. We have so many people. So many questions. Bryan, man, that's awesome.
I'm trying to think how to word it, but do you remember the first job that you booked and how much you charged?
Free, Dizzy Wright, Salt Lake City. I was 16 and I did it for free.
What was it? Salt Lake City what?
Dizzy Wright. It was like a
Dizzy Wright?
Yeah.
From Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I remember that clear as day. And I met Joey, and then like my next gig was like Joey Badass. I was super stoked for that one.
What the hell? That is crazy. And you connected with Dizzy, or he?
It was just like
or someone.
People.
Never really
got there, but like, you know what I mean. So
wow, that's pretty crazy.
Okay, and then off that question, since you've been booking more jobs, how do you decide how much to charge?
Honestly, I try and be as fair as possible towards me and a parent. I literally had a conversation with like this guy. His name's Alex. I literally was talking on the phone with him when I was driving here. I told him $275, and then I thought that was fair. I was like, I'm just gonna do photos and videos. And then he said like it's a little high, and then he came back to me with like $150 for like 30. Like it's like from 6 to 7:30, and then he said, I was like, yeah, like the last 30 minutes will be like a conference with the parents or like a meeting with the parents. And I was like, okay, can you just do like 200, 175? I try and be very, very fair because like not everyone can afford it. So it's like, I really just try and be reasonable. Like I think my time is valuable enough to like be like, yo, and I like to think I'm decently good at what I do. So I just try and be very, very fair. Don't like wax you or tax you. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I would rather you come back to me always for more gigs than use me for once. And then you're just like, okay.
That's what's up. That's cool.
All right.
Dang, thank you, Kat. Great questions. Those are dope. Sorry, dude. You said you have a question. Got a few. Yes, please.
I'll try to make it quick. No, it's all good.
No.
What's up, Brian?
What's up?
Brian's here all night.
I don't know if you know me. I'm Ethan. I'm their little brother.
It's a pleasure.
Seth's little brother and Ezra's older brother. Got a few questions.
Ask.
Who are your favorite photographers, either on social media or just in general? You can answer that one first.
Gradient Visuals, Cool Mac, J Squared.
Cool, man.
A Feedster, all my friends that are in the space. There's like I literally repost a ton on Instagram. So anytime I repost, I promise you, it's like a friend of mine. Rob's Reels, Wardell
Rob's
CJ.
Reels. You're friends with Rob? I don't know these people. I just follow them on Instagram.
Rob is amazing at what he does. Great storyteller.
Dude, Rob's Reels is dope.
Is the man.
I know Rob's Reels.
I would say we're all like just like photographers now. I don't think we're gonna categorize us to just sports. Who else? Just everybody I follow. I get inspired. I literally get inspired every time like I see like stuff that I like. I repost it because like I can learn and I can like absorb, and I like literally try and copy it into like my work and like my like way of seeing it.
Sure.
Okay.
Good question.
And then you say you're a film guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. Top
I can give
three.
you okay.
Any order. No,
Interstellar.
Okay.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. And then the Christian Bale Batman movies, and then I'll just do my top 5, and then the Fast and Furious #2 because it made me appreciate Paul Walker and like the GTR, and then Past Lives.
Good movie.
Fire movie.
That was a tearjerker. That's a good one.
Very, very sad.
Go see it. Watch with
Dang, you guys are highlighting that one and
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
And what was that last one? Past Lives.
Past Lives.
Gosh, I
Invisible
haven't
Line
noticed it.
Theory. Every person you brush shoulders with, there's once a connection somewhere down the line in another universe.
Really?
Literally it, yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds dope.
Fire. Oh my god.
Great. That's a great movie.
That
Shaolin
movie's
Soccer
hilarious.
is a
I
great
watched it when I
movie.
was 6 and I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever.
Good pull. Good pull.
And then last one, favorite quote of all time.
Oh gosh. It's probably for right now it's that Uncle Iroh one. It's just never fall into despair. Oh, actually no, it's yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift, that is why it's called a present. Master Oogway Kung Fu Panda.
Oogway.
The most simple and easy. I watch so many quotes on my phone, so
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was it.
Thank you. Those are good ones. Appreciate it, man. If there's no one else, oh, you do have one.
Where does Bryan Chow get his haircut at?
Blurry Boys in Pleasant Grove,
Blurry
Utah.
Boys in Pleasant Grove.
Ask
Plug.
for Malachi now.
Plug.
And if he's not there, ask for Ezra.
Yeah. Plug. Cool. Brian,
That's
man,
fine.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I did not, like I said, I did not expect this. I feel like I have
should be kinder
a
to
new,
yourself.
yes, I should
Just
definitely
make sure
be
you
kind
remember
to
that.
myself.
Be a friend to you first, always.
Absolutely.
I think everyone should always remember that. You need to be a friend to yourself before everything else. Fill your cup so you can overflow into others. We need to heal before we bleed onto others. So
Absolutely.
always heal, always work on yourself, and just take care of yourself. You are your best friend. You are your only friend. So
Yeah.
it's very, very important to take care of yourself.
Be a friend to yourself. I'm gonna put that in my quote note.
It's fire.
Dash Bryan Chow. Even if don't tell me
not mine.
don't tell me where you got it from. Nope, I heard it from you. So in my notes or my quote note, I'm putting Bryan Chow. It's coming from you. Yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate it. I've have a newfound appreciation, even more for you sitting down and actually having a deeper conversation. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. I appreciate everybody else being here. Thank you so much. Kat met a new friend today. Thank you so much. But yeah, keep doing it, man. Keep doing your thing.
Day by day, I'm just happy
You
to
are
be
very
here.
dope at what you do, and
Very, very grateful.
I am very grateful as well. Thank
Promise you, I literally just work here.
you. Yeah, you just work.
I just work here.
That's dope, man. All right, I think that's it. We got
Till
it.
next time.
Yeah, till next time.
Sayonara.
Yeah, out.